Hey, Seeger, everything good?
Yep.
Okay.
Just one thing, I'll send it in the chat.
What chat you put it in?
What'd you say?
So you put it in the chat?
Yeah, with you and Nikki.
In the title field and the app be changed to name. It could be changed to whatever you need it to be.
Mm.
This ain't something we selling, it's just a class. Well, we need to make it work.
Mm.
Can we do that, Nikki, or you already did it, Susie?
No, I haven't done it yet.
All right. Yeah, this is the prep time. This is the time we be getting when everything's, if anything broke, we try to fix it during this time. And then we edit the film. We edit they'll never see all this. We edit this before we put the video out.
Okay.
Yeah, we cut this front part off. Can the title field in the app be changed to name?
So,
Yeah. So do you want me to
okay.
change it on the app, or were you going to change it? If you were going to
Okay.
change it, can you change that chevron that's out of color?
All right. I'll change.
That's the wrong color. Yeah, if you're going to change it. If I'm going to change it, I'll do that. But I can't change it while you're in it.
Yeah,
That's
so I'm going to do that.
okay. What I do with my and make sure the ringer is off. And make sure your phone ringer's off too. Okay.
I'm doing last test. Mm.
Okay, so while we on here, that way you can give you the outline on how things is gonna go. Nikki gonna bring us in. And then I'm gonna explain the SharePoint. Am I still explaining the SharePoint site, or are you explaining the SharePoint site, Nikki?
You're explaining the SharePoint site. I'm just going to scroll to the parts that you tell me to go.
Okay. And then once I go through that, I'll introduce you, CU, and you actually gonna hear me say I'm bringing CU, our Power Automate expert, and when I do that, then you will take over the screen with the app up, and then go from the process of there.
Mhm.
So yeah, just go from the process of adding the workflow onto the what's the name, and then like I said, you just go all the way down to approval. You can use either me or Nikki's email to be able to send the approval out,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna approve it. I'm not gonna deny it, so we ain't got to do deny side. So
Yeah.
and then we can just show how that works.
Yeah. So the flow starts, but it's not getting I don't know if it's not getting the manager email from the app because it's not sending the manager side. I used my name, but I'm not getting the email.
Okay, can you manually put in
Would you get the email as the person that created it?
No, the manager that you select.
it's supposed to get
So
the email?
the approval email. Yeah, it's supposed to go to the manager that you select. I selected my name, but I'm waiting to get a notification, but I'm not getting it. So I'm testing it for one last time. If it doesn't come, then I'll make that.
All right, how about this? Let me ask you this. If you created a workflow
Mhm.
that's not, I mean, um, that's not connected to a app or to the a list, just have a
Mhm.
create a approval workflow, run it. It would send out the email with the approval on it. We would press the approval, and
Mhm.
then the rest of the app would run through and see that it checked off and did everything. We were able to show the email that we got, and then we were able to show the follow up email that we get. It may not necessarily be connected to the app just yet, but we're just starting
Oh,
on workflows.
okay. So one thing I can do is instead of using the fields from the app, I can do it right from Power Automate. So
Okay,
when I'll use the SharePoint list. So when a new item is created, then the flow triggers. It triggers the flow
I don't think the app is connected to a list.
The
to
list is there's a list in the background that the data
yeah,
is
the app is
actually.
connected to.
It's not a customized form, but it's a Power App that I built from a SharePoint list.
Mhm.
So I went into Power Apps, and instead of choosing a blank form, I chose the one that says from SharePoint, and that's what I did. So I didn't customize the form, but it is a full Power App. So it is a full
Yeah,
Power App,
And it's
so it's
connected to
but it
a
connected
is
list.
to.
connected to a list. But it's connected.
Mhm.
Yep, and the list is the one that Sigu, I guess, found through the app connection. So yes, it's connected to a list.
Yeah.
Okay, so therefore that would and
Oh, okay. But how come? So the thing is, I think David, you are the one rather getting the emails. Can you check? I don't know. I select my name, but it's rather
I know I got a bunch of
going.
emails.
yeah. Also, we gotta remember: is it your
Um,
right email?
so uh, you see in the app, you can select manager. right? Oh, okay.
Right. Is it the right email? Right Outlook email? Is it your Nico CU Nico Outlook email?
Yeah. So
I got a late request at 6:44 from you.
yeah. So it's what I've so I rather submit it before I run the
So all of them
flow.
came to me.
Yeah. So I think I've realized where the mistake is from.
Yeah, I wonder if it's because that's what me and Nikki was saying. We were looking for the email to come to us in our other Outlook accounts yesterday at first, and we realized that
Mhm.
we still had the Nico Outlook listening. So at 10:43, you sent out a approval. Yes, and submit. Okay, but we got some reason for leaving. The dynamic didn't come up.
Yeah. So I'm doing one more testing. I'll use it to
Okay, so
confirm what.
let's make this simple, right?
Mhm.
Instead of putting here the dynamic content
Mhm.
in the workflow, just reasonably time off requests. The end date didn't show up either.
Okay. So I'm doing one last test to confirm if what I'm thinking is what it is.
All right, go and do that, and I'll
And
wait
we got
for it.
about 8 minutes
8 minutes.
Okay.
before William should show up. Then people might start showing up early.
Yeah, I think it's working now.
Everything's working.
Yeah. Because this one came to me.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if it come to you, that's good, because then you can show the what the email look like
Yeah.
and hit the approval.
Excuse me.
Mhm.
All right, cool. All right, so no problems.
Okay, at 5 minute till at when it gets to 5 minutes to, I'm gonna start presenting my screen.
All right.
But I have our chat up too in the background.
So I was wondering if I should start creating it from scratch. Because when you create it from scratch, right, it takes some time before like a response. Everything start working like the way you want it to.
Okay.
So what I've done, should
I
I
don't think you
delete it?
I don't
Mhm.
think you have to do it from scratch. I think you can just kind of like walk, like I said, walk through some
Work.
of the bits in the beginning and then
Mhm.
say, this is the workflow that we've already put together. And then walk through the bits of the workflow and how, that workflow works. And then just do
Oh,
that because yeah, we don't have time to break down every little thing for them.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's a good idea. Just go in like, yeah, you go here and you have different type of flow when this is the flow that you have. Okay.
So you just start with, here's Power Automate, there's templates, you know, these are some of
Mhm.
the little templates. Um, if I were to start with a blank workflow, this is an example of some of the actions and blah, 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 but let me take you to the one we're already working on that's connected to the list. Here's the connection, and then walk through the bits of the workflow. Yeah.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna stop sharing.
Will you be using the app so that I just get out?
Say, Sigga?
Yeah, I was asking if you'll be using the app
If
so
I'll be
that I'll
using
get
that,
it. Okay, okay. Then let me close it.
if I'll be using the app.
No, no.
Yeah, yeah.
Only person that will have the app up is and use and has access to the app will be Nikki once she go through her piece, and then I go down the SharePoint list. Only person that even see the app will have it be you. You the one that will have to have it up and then go to the workflow from the app.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hey, well,
Hello. Guess this works.
oh, so for your question about tomorrow, you open at 11 Eastern?
Let me see. Tomorrow's what, Wednesday? No.
Yeah.
No, what else you got?
Okay. And move.
So I can do 1 p.m.
Okay.
Eastern. I can do 1:30 Eastern.
1 p.m. Eastern, I think. Yeah, we could do 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
Just shoot me an invite then.
All right, we'll do.
Thank you.
Hey, Will.
Hey, Harry, how you doing?
I'm good.
Let's see, we're at time. Do we want to begin? So I see the recording has been going. Do you go back instead of edit after?
Yep, definitely.
Thank you for joining us. This is another episode of the Alignable Microsoft Productivity Power Hour. I'm getting my words a little mixed up here. For those of you that are joining us from the Alignable Technology Industry Group, welcome again. This is an event that we do on a monthly basis here, hosted by Harry Carter and Nakia Carter of NTC Tech. They are Microsoft experts, and you will see very shortly why I say so. But as members of the Alignable Technology Industry Group, they sort of support the group and support the membership by putting on this training on a monthly basis. So we do this training here on the first Tuesday of every month at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. My name is William McBurr. I am the group leader of the Alignable Technology Industry Group. And as part of that role, I help facilitate events like our weekly Partners Smart Connects, where technology businesses get together and connect with one another, as well as events hosted by experts in various verticals that could be of benefit to members of the group at large. So today we have our productivity power